Welcome to the Virgin Diet Lifestyle Show with your host, celebrity nutrition and fitness expert and New York Times bestselling author, JJ Virgin.
You ever have those days where you just feel so bloated? Or you go, you know what, God, I would love to know how to just de-bloat, drop a few pounds, shrink my belly overnight. I got it for you. So here's the thing. There are some simple strategies. You know, when you see the gals on the red carpet, they've been using some of these. There's some simple strategies that can help you de-bloat, feel better practically overnight. So I'm going to give you them, and just grab a couple of these and give them a shot. But I will tell you, as the author of The Virgin Diet, the first place that you've got to look is to food intolerance. Because if you're eating foods that aren't working for you, that you're intolerant to, none of this other stuff's going to work. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is, if you haven't done the Virgin Diet yet, where the heck have you been? What have you been doing? Try that first. Actually, don't try. Yoda says do. And that is taking out those 7 foods: dairy, gluten, soy, eggs, corn, peanuts, and of course sugar and artificial sweeteners for 21 days, because we can do anything for 21 days, and then re-challenging to see which foods work for you and which foods don't, so that you can design a diet that's going to keep you lean, fit, healthy, and not craving stuff. One of the key signs of being food intolerant is to actually crave a food. So right now, as you're listening to this, if you're going, gosh, I'm going to listen to this podcast, I think I'm going to go grab some cheese while I do, or a piece of bread. That's probably the problem. But again, food intolerance, if I was going to pick one thing that really creates bloating, that would be it. So let's resolve that one first. Now that you've got that one under control, now I'm going to just give you some simple strategies that can make a big shift. And again, practically overnight. So if you're listening to this and you've got somewhere you have to go tomorrow, I got you covered. All right, so first thing I want you to do is lower your carbohydrates. Because as you lower your carbohydrates, your carbohydrates bind with water to get stored in your muscles as energy, as glycogen. Now, when you drop your carbs, you initially are going to lose some of that and lose some of the water. So you'll just say like, ooh, I lost some. And you want to make sure that while you're lowering your carbohydrates, that you are keeping or raising your protein intake and some healthy fats. Protein is very thermic, so it's going to boost your metabolism and help you feel fuller longer, especially when combined with fat. So drop the carbs, up the protein and fat. Now, along with dropping the carbs, of course you're going to lower your sugar impact, especially fructose. Okay, so deal is all carbs turn into sugar, right? Except for fiber. But now I'm talking about straight sugar. Like you go and grab that fruit juice or something like that. Get rid of that. Just drop that stuff down to as close to zero as possible, but especially fructose. Why? Fructose can be very bloating, especially if you've been good, you followed the sugar impact diet, and you've gotten your fructose intake down low. Because what happens with fructose is the more you eat, the better you get at taking it to the liver and making fat. Not something you want to get good at, right? But the less you eat, the worse your body gets at tolerating it, which is really where you want to be, which means that when you do eat it, you feel gassy and bloated. So let's get the fructose out. And speaking of gassy, well, obviously gassy carbonated stuff is not going to be a good thing here. So any of the carbonated beverages you're doing, yes, sparkling mineral water, I'm talking about you, they need to be out during this time. All right, fiber is huge here, but you have to be careful with it. Like if you decide tomorrow I've got to wear this great dress and I'm going to kick my fiber up so I'm not hungry, that may not be the best tactic for you to use. So when you're doing fiber, like I love people to get 50 grams or more of fiber in a day, but most of us are getting somewhere between 5 to 15 grams of fiber in a day. So this is something that we do over time, not overnight. And when you do it correctly, everything moves through you. Speaking of that, if everything is not moving through you, here's some easy things to do. Number 1, magnesium. Now, you can take an Epsom salts bath at night because your skin is a sieve, so you absorb it, so that's awesome. But I also like to take magnesium. Do you know magnesium is our number 1 most deficient mineral, and it's responsible for over 300 things in the body. So this is important. And it also helps you relax, but also helps you have poops you can be proud of. I said it with the fiber. So magnesium is key, and one of the key partners for magnesium to make sure you're not constipated is vitamin C. So I find people doing 250 to as much as 1,000 milligrams, not grams, of magnesium at night, usually 250 to 500, and then some vitamin C, 2 to 5 grams, might even have to go up to 10, somewhere around there, can really help get things moving through you. And then watch your vegetables. Vegetables are great here, and I'm going to talk about some of the diuretic vegetables, but if you eat them raw, that can make you bloated. So let's do your veggies lightly steamed, and then focus on a couple that really work well. Cucumbers are awesome, as is asparagus. And then finally, get the water going. Now, here's one thing about water. Water to me is like the free diet aid. It is crazy. First off, drink a glass of water before bed. If you're hungry, it shuts down your evening hunger pangs. But water can boost your metabolism as much as 30% throughout the day. That could be 400 more calories you burn just by drinking water, especially if you're drinking cold water, because then your body has to work harder to warm it up. So you need water to burn fat. You need water to detoxify. Just keep the water rolling through you. It is going to be huge for helping you not be bloated. So again, you're going to start by making sure that you don't have any hidden food intolerances. And if you've never done the virgin diet, you don't know. Because I'll have people say, oh, I know I don't. No, you don't. You don't know until you've done it. And it's just 3 weeks, and you can do anything for 3 weeks. Once you've done that, if you've got like something going on the next day you got to take action for, all these tips, put them to use. You'll wake up de-bloated, feeling fabulous.
If you want to lose weight even faster, here's the 2-word secret: extra fiber. JJ Virgin's Extra Fiber fights hunger. It's detoxifying, and it's the secret to a healthy gut. JJ's Extra Fiber is grain-free, paleo-safe, and doesn't contain any harmful irritants or allergenic proteins, so you can happily and more safely move toward your weight loss goals. Visit jjvirgin.com/products to give your body the well-rounded consumption of fiber it needs to help balance blood sugar, support healthy digestion, and stay fuller longer. Visit jjvirgin.com/products and get your fiber.